Alright. Alright, we're on another mission. I got about 20 stores to hit. And what I'm going to do, because I know this battery will die before I get to the last spot, I'm going to get... Okay, you look good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the co-op first and do whatever I got to do there. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive until this battery dies, and then I'll go to yard gear and I'll turn on the other one so that you can see what another place looks like on a different way to go to the mother-in-law. Alright. ExploreNet, my internet provider, says they've got new internet options. Well, I'll tell you, I forgot to do that. Our phone keeps disconnecting here. For some frickin' reason. And or the internet gets spotty. And it's been a very painful experience being on the internet here. Compared to Abu Dhabi, I was on the company was called the Etisalat, and overall it was pretty good there. And our internet in Abu Dhabi came from Mumbai or Bombay, and somebody freaking dragging their anchor hooked onto the cable, and wouldn't you know it, we lost our internet a little bit, but they rerouted it, or routed it, and we had crappy service for a couple of months while they repaired the cable, and then it was the very best again. My speed was 20 megabits per second, and it wasn't too bad, you know, overall. And then we moved here, and I got to think about how I'm going to word this. Let's just say you can see all these this power line and the telephone lines. The telephone lines are the lines on the bottom, and the power is on the top. All I can get out here is dial-up, and the people on the road here say it was so bad on dial-up. Oh, somebody's just throwing out a nice sink. You could use that to set up a cleaning station. Okay. This is great. My side is surting already. So I forget what I was talking about. Doesn't really matter. This fella never brought the wood. So I can fix my, what do you call it? Woodshed, the old woodshed. road's getting full of potholes here. It doesn't look like freeze up coming anytime soon. It's 15 degrees out. Mind you, this is only going to last for a couple more days, and then the temperature is going to drop significantly. We might have highs of 8 degrees or so, but, you know, it would be nice if the winters were kind of like this. But it's going to drop down below zero. It's going to start to snow, and snow, and snow, and pretty soon we should have snowbanks on the sides of the road 10 feet high, 3-4 meters high. Yeah, no leaves now. The coyote's still there. It's been pretty well eaten up now. That dickhead there. Oops. Shouldn't be saying things like that. So, they put a whole pile of gravel down here. That's not here anymore. It's all on the sides of the road. This has got to be ditched properly. And then the road will last a lot longer. And my wife is on them to get this chip seal, just like where we're going to be right now. Now listen to the change. It's a lot quieter. Oh, some jerk off threw some bag of garbage out. That's not right. There's this guy's house way down here on the right. Shameful. Once we get over past the building area there, where they manufacture these conveyor belts for gravel yards. And I got a new mask to try today. My wife bought me a box of masks. Ever since the pandemic started, I had to go to the hospital a couple of times. They gave me some of these paper masks. My wife bought a bunch of masks, and you can't breathe through them. It's just like trying to freaking breathe through a straw. So she got, I went to the hospital. I had to do some stuff there for my innards. So the mask, I've been wearing them on and off for months. They sit in the car, and I figure that since I might use a different mask every week, and I had 3 or 4 of them, that the bugs would die in the meantime between wearing. So maybe I wear a mask, some of them maybe once in a month. And my wife says no. the bacteria and all these other bug things there and whatnots may be able to survive. So I got some nice black ones, masks. They come in a box, fancy. I wonder if it was the same guys that in the video that's showing they were making masks in India. There's a bunch of guys sitting on the floor. Boy, that's a fancy hood scoop on that old truck. Oh, this place on the left, they have Christmas lights on year round. Yeah, it's this place up here on the right. Doesn't look very nice in there. Oh, I forgot to look for 1142. Maybe on the way back. Some young fella, I figured, named Andrew, wanted to join our community page here on the Dorn Ridge community. Oh well. There, we'll turn the heat down today. 17 degrees down here. That's like freaking summer. Now, depending upon which way this guy goes, if he goes right, we'll go left. And we'll go to a different road into the city that I don't often take. Okay, we'll go up this way. We're now on the 617. There was 3 moose standing on the road up here. Somebody took a picture of them the other day, warning all us locals out here to be careful. You only hit a moose usually once and live to tell about it if you're lucky. No hunting. Not allowed to be. You're not supposed to be firing your gun off within a certain distance of a house. Now, just up here is a house. You can't see it from the road here because it goes in a way in there. I'm going to let you know where the road is when we get up to it. Used to be an artist or something like that of a house in there. It's a nice house. They had geothermal. Looks like they had a vertical geothermal. And but it was only 20 acres, and I just didn't think that was the place that I liked because there was a fair amount of trash in the bush too. Oh, there's a big old dog there. Just up here a ways. And I've seen wild turkeys here, so that's as close as I've ever seen turkeys to our property. And the neighbor's seen one. Okay, so there's a road up here that goes off to the right. Let me see here. We're close. Right up here. You see the road off to the right? That goes about a mile back in there. And there's 20 acres of property back there. There's a nice little house and that, but my first thought is that it's very old, and people must have been short long ago, because I'm about 6'2", and my head was hitting on doorways in various parts of the house. So I didn't like that so much. And then we said, well, I said, come on, let's go down and take a look at the other place and see what that's got. Okay, we're going to turn right here down the Kingsley Road, follow this guy in the van. Oh, where's he going here? He's all screwed up. He don't know what he's doing. So we spotted the other place. Now, when you first go into the house, our house, the one we're in now, it sure wasn't very pretty. But it was big. And I thought, once we kind of looked around and that, and then when we went around to the back side of the house, I seen the view, and that was it. I was sold. There was no way I was not going to not buy that piece of property. So, as it goes, my wife said, okay. And we were leaving in about 5 days. To go back to the Middle East. And this was in August of 2013. So I bought a house with 5 days. The guy says, I've never closed a house that fast in my life. So our house is approximately 3,400 square feet, plus what's above the garage and the loft. But I don't think you can count it, even though it's heated, but we don't turn the heat on, and we don't live there. I hardly ever go there, actually. I go there maybe a couple times a year when the weather's nice. Mostly I end up doing up there is sweeping the dead bugs off the floor. Most of them are all flies. Now, back in the day when I first moved down here, somewhere over here on the right, we almost bought a couple 100 acres. But I'm kind of glad we didn't. Because I'm in the house and have the property. I just love it. Now, this place up here that we were going to buy, we would have had to build the house. And I guess we would have been okay if and it had a nice view as well. We would have been okay to build there, because it had a pretty nice view and stuff like that. But the wood road had a different kind of Jeep, like a YJ or something like that was called back then. And we drove over the hill, and I got stuck. So we left there, got stuck. Then they left and went up the hill and got a guy come down in another pickup truck, and he got stuck. This time somebody had a phone with them, and they called their buddy with the tractor to come down. And that was pretty neat to see, because we were all tied together, and that tractor pulled us all three of us out at the same time. But the exact location, I'll never know. I can't figure out where it is. And this road's not too bad a shape now. I'm pretty sure I bent a couple of rims along here. You couldn't go maybe 30 kilometers an hour for all the holes in the road. But they fixed it up pretty good so far. Now this road we're on is called the Kingsley Road. And that's another way into town. There's about 4 or 5 different ways to go to town, and today's a new day. And we'll go this way. We almost bought a dog here. We were looking at German Shepherds, but they wanted a pretty penny for it. And I'm kind of glad that we didn't get that. The 2 boys we got now I'm happy with. I always liked the Newfoundland dog. And these are just the white version of it. Now this road here on the left, that's McFarland Road. And I've been down that. That's pretty iffy road too, because it's all full of freaking potholes. And it's gravel like at our house. And you see a guy had cut all the trees down in here on the right, but he didn't clear cut it. He's left enough trees that it won't be very long before they grow up. And it'll fill in nice. Plus the other trees, whatever he's leaving behind, they'll mature. And then the little ones will be big enough that they can leave them and take the ones that he left now. But that won't be for 15 years maybe, 20. Oh, the old girl in the walker. Yeah, my wife, she buggered her freaking leg up pretty good. Something just around her knee. She's hobbling around. Couple of dogs. Fredericton's over there to the right. Now, I haven't taken you down this road, I don't believe. And if I did, it would be coming the other direction. Oh, that's a nice house. It's all garage. Interesting. Never see that house from this direction. What's this guy got going here? Propane. Nice. Somebody's selling or throwing out some weights. So here we go. The place with the dogs was just on the right here somewhere. And I think the guy passed away. He used to train dogs for our police department, the RCMP, and city police, and I think for the borders, for drugs and guns. And off to the right here, I think it's a puppy mill somewhere along here, is what they claim. Alrighty. This is a nice tractor. I guess got two of them. Alright. I go down a different way even. You've been down the straight part, but you've never been down this part. I haven't been down here in a long time either, because I think what was going on, this is the McLeod Road. That's a church on the left. Was. Now somebody's house. They were putting new sewer lines in here somewhere. Maybe I could figure out where the construction is. So they had this road closed for a good year or more. Just like to go on all the different roads I can. Okay, we're now inside the city. I haven't been down here in a couple of years or more. When we bought our house, we were down here. There was a guy up here selling garage doors. You can see the ditching's all been done along here. So they probably had to do the ditching the same time. I think that was the place there with the doors on the right, just back there. Oh, 50. Better slow down here. That road's closed. We're not in a rush yet. I imagine here they get themselves quite a few feet of snow in the winter. Just see if I can get how high up they are here. 383 feet. That's a good 400 feet lower than our house, so not as bad. and I never had lunch today. And I forgot what she told me what we had for supper. Okay, let's go. Come on now. I won't be going this way no more. It's too slow. There's a big house back in there. And there. That's why the new sewer lines. All the big fancy houses. That's for sale. That's a monstrous house. Gonna have to check this all out. Then you can go on these virtual tours. And you get to see how their houses are, what they look like inside. That's nice. And for those of you that are interested in coming to Canada or live in Canada, one of my favorite things to do, besides Google Map, is to look on realtor.ca. And you can see what the prices of houses are everywhere. Ooh, got lucky. Okay, we're not going this way. We gotta go left. And get onto the roads. The main road here. There you go, Dolly. And straight ahead. Oh good, we can get behind the school bus. This is one of those intersections that need to be, you see on the right? They need to make it just a little wider so that people don't have to drive on the shoulder of the road to make a right-hand turn. There's a chimney sweep. Imagine that. We get our chimneys swept every spring. There we go. Don't gotta wait now. Nothing like 90 and an 80. And I can't catch these guys because they'll be going faster than that. And here's a fancy traffic circle. It's kind of, I chuckle at these because people get pretty confused. And Prince Edward Island, they have a new road. They changed the way the road went to get the traffic to try to flow better. And they have 11 instruction videos out on how to get through there. Now, I'm on the inside lane. I got a choice to go straight or keep going to the left. And now I'm going to go straight out here. And guess what? I'm going to Dollarama. There's a change. I guess we'll go up in this way. You bet. Light's going to get me. Oh, not today. So I got to go to the Dollarama, got to go to the Walmart, and then I'm not in the order that the wife has me scheduled for. Okay, can we beat this guy? Sure can. Alright. There's a stop there, and I'm not sure if that's a stop sign or not. Yep. So it's a three-way stop. In we get. And I'll be right back. Leave it running. Put my disabled card up. Look at the, oh, mask. Now what do I need? Oh, the list. Batteries in a box. In a box. There we go. We're back. Jesus freaking Lord. Okay. So that's, let me see here. That's the third place on the list. Okay. Let's go up here to the second place on the list, and then we'll go down to the first place on the list. What is it? There we go. Okay, let's go to the famous Walmart. There you go, high security. Lock your vehicle with the back window wide open. Okay. Down to the Walmart. This'll take some time. Smoking. And there's the sidewalk. Come on, lady. Are you going in there? All right. There we go. All right, what do I got to do here? Okay. I puke. Oh, we need some bags. Okay. Back again. Okay. Oh, locked it too soon. Might as well take the tree. wasn't that good. Now I've got a coffee, a new chainsaw bar, and I'm hurting today, boys and girls. Watch out for the big truck. Now, which way is this clown going? He's going left. And we gotta go right. Then left. Oh, and this is bright out here. You gotta wait for the light to change. There we go. Just pissed off one person, that's all. Okay, straight into the sun. Okay, we gotta go up here, and then we'll turn right. Good, the bar was $50. I told my wife it was 70, and she said, that's your Christmas gift. So I tell her she owed me 20 now. I think that's how it works. And I got a pocket full of Tim Hortons gift cards. Now our carpenter that we originally hired lives out here on the left somewhere. I think he rents a place. Right in there maybe. I don't know. Right off the handwheel here. Boy, that's bright. No worries, we'll be turning to the right soon. Oh. Turn that air conditioner down a bit. I don't know how it works out, but my wife is related to the people named on the road, Mesurals, and there's another family out this general area down here where we're going called Burgoyne. She's related to them somehow. Ooh, there's a new, never seen that before, new fire hall. There's a golden. $80 and I can't see. We looked at property way down here as well. That unfortunately they logged it all off, and then they wanted full rights. They wanted as if there was trees growing on it. I don't know what's wrong with some people's heads. Not much further. Next major intersection. All kinds of new buildings out here. That looks like a church. Hickory Court. There's no hickory up here. It would be nice if there was hickory up here. Then a guy could make himself all kinds of stuff. Handles for hammers and axes, canes. Walking sticks. Barbecue, chips. Alright, they'd up here. We turn to the right. And we were going to buy a Newfoundland dog up here. But she wanted $1,500 for one of them guys. So, needless to say, we didn't get one. We got the cheaper version. They look the same, or very similar. Okay, so now we're on the Meserole Settlement Road. Right here on the left is where the Newfoundland dogs are. But I like my boys. I love my boys. Back to the city, or if you go left over here, you go to Edmundston and out of the province. And we're quite fortunate here. Temperatures dropped now to 14, but I think we set a record of 19 or something today. I only got a medium. I usually get a triple extra large coffee because it's earlier in the day and I don't want to get all wired up and I can't sleep tonight. My wife's, as I said in another video, she's buggered up her knee and she's owly. So It was a good day to go shopping. It's like gift cards. I must have went to 10 stores today. Oh yeah, it's a swampy area on the right. Start watching for deer here. Oh, there was a house away out here we were looking at buying a long time ago. And again, glad we didn't buy it. Just a simple little A-frame. Sun's going down, it'll be dark in 20 minutes or so. It'll be just enough time to get to Granny's house. And we were looking for land out there that's straight ahead. Had to go down this road here to the left. But yet, I'm happy. So I picked up 2 bungee cords today. Hopefully I won't lose those. Well, gotta watch out for school buses and kids. And I sure do hope everybody's doing okay. One of the YouTube guys I'm watching, the Millennium Farmer, apparently he picked up COVID-19. He's got to be careful. My physiotherapist, when I had to go to one, lived out here. That'd be about 2 years ago. When I got sick, whether I got bit by something or whatever, they never figured out what was wrong with me. And I would get muscle spasms, all kinds of places on my body. So every time I come in there to get some physical therapy, she'd have to say, "Where's it hurt now, Mr. McPherson?" And if it wasn't my elbow, it could have been a wrist, knee, my side. It was crazy. Every day I'd wake up and it would be shifting to different places. And I still got the problem. Oh, there we go. Bunga boinga. Wonder where that old house was. Might have tore it down. It was an A-frame house. And I think it was behind us somewhere. Alright, we're almost up to the highway here. Holy frick, that's bright. It's going to take forever to get this loaded up. First you got to get it off the carts, that takes an hour. Then I got to load it into the program that edits the videos. That takes an hour. Then I got to frig with it for an hour. And then it's ready to load up, which could take hours. This guy's going to get all buggered up here. This is dangerous. There, we made it. Granny's house. What's with all the cars? That's Pearl. Well, lock it or lose it. We don't know these people. Oh, Granny's bag. What I'll do is I'll turn you. Wait a second. I don't know if it'll work. No, I'm gonna let you enjoy that for a second. And thanks again for coming along to Sheepy Hollow. By the time I film this next, if I turn it on, it'll be pitch black. You're looking at the St. John River. All that water is the head pond. And you've seen me go over the Macnaquack Dam before. So that's where I'll be going after I get out of here. So thanks for coming anyway. And hello to the 2 new subscribers. We're at 313 as far as I know. And toodaloo.